Uh-oh. There he is, ladies and gentlemen. Finally, we get a chance to reconvene. We get a chance to spin the block and talk to the one and only Pittsburgh Steelers alum, West Virginia Mountaineer, my locker mate, more importantly. But, we got to talk to my man, Coach Terence Garvin. Coach Garvin, how we doing, Coach Garvin?
We're doing all right, man. Life's good. How you doing? What's good?
Man, we good. The people in the chat have been really concerned about you. Deke, my co-host, that the Hell to Pitt guy, he's been very concerned about you. A lot of people have been concerned.
I see the Instagram post.
A lot of people were concerned for you because we really hadn't heard from you since the game. I told you we were texting. I told people, I was like, we were texting Thursday night. Everything was good. The game ends. You text me, that hurt. And I never heard from you. You know what I'm saying? I was like, okay, I get it. It's the long weekend. We're going to let it vibe out. And he was like, I still didn't hear from him. And then you randomly text me at like 5:54 a.m. yesterday morning. A.m.
Let's do it. I'm ready.
And what did I say? I said, you woke up and chose violence. I like it. But here we are. So
let's do it. I'm ready.
Oh, okay. So do you want to explain from your side, your perception of what took place on Thursday night in that backyard brawl?
At the brawl, what I see, I seen two teams that hate each other. I seen the brawl. Start up. I will say it was a lot of Pitt fans. I felt like the away team from top to bottom. Like, I didn't see them show us a West Virginia fan on TV. Okay. I didn't see no love to my West Virginia community all day.
And the commentator was a Pitt guy as well.
I thought it was very biased from top
big
to bottom.
Big Pitt
to the
alum.
Call that didn't get called on 7.
No, they were dropping some fake news about West Virginia having 75% capacity. No.
I thought it was biased from top to bottom, from the targeting call that didn't get called on that linebacker to the catch at the end of the game that got called incomplete. I thought it was biased.
Oh, come on. It hit the ground.
I thought that was the case. I'm standing on it. He caught it. Just like Dez caught it, he caught it. You feel me? We're supposed to get out of there, go to overtime, and finish this thing up the right way. You know what I mean? He caught the ball. I'm standing on it.
That boy said, like, Jesse caught it, he caught it. Oh,
Jesse
man.
Caught it.
Two different
Dez
styles
caught
of
it.
catches.
Wow.
He caught it. Now we got a whole controversy for the next few years. He caught it. Jesse caught it.
That's what we ride.
Jesse caught it. Dez caught it.
I don't know if that one's going to gain the same amount of steam there.
Hey, yo.
Jesse caught it. Dez caught it.
Wow.
He caught it.
Wow. I like it.
You were right about Country Roads being sung in the stadium.
Oh, I did hear that.
But there was a remix version.
I did hear that.
Check this out. It was so much disrespect in that game. It was crazy. Like,
what disrespect? What do you mean?
I couldn't believe Pitt had the audacity. Let me use the correct words. The audacity.
Ugh.
The audacity to tell my dudes goodbye, get off the field. Y'all gotta. I can't believe the audacity of them men to tell my dudes goodbye, get off the field after we just got robbed on that field. You feel me? Like, now I don't agree with the 4th down punt. I wish we'd have handed it at 12 and got these boys up out of here.
I do agree with that call right there. If you hand the ball off, I think it's a different game. Yes.
They ain't stopped 12 yet.
Yeah,
we dogged them all
stopped.
game.
Absolutely.
We got newcomer of the year, newcomer of the week, and a loss. Like, that's how good he chopped them boys up. Yeah. You feel me? We got us a quarterback.
The receiver. The receiver was straight too.
He had one.
He had the one terrible play. That's what cost him. He had the play of all plays. He didn't tackle the jet sweep. You know how it goes.
Bro, when he pointed at the crowd, I couldn't believe that, bro. I couldn't believe that. Sick. Oh, we was about to get out of there too. It was a perfect read. We was gonna finish this thing up. I was sending the text every 2 minutes. That's another touchdown. I was impressed with West V though. I was impressed with Pitt. Like, they're a deep team. They got out of there. They did what they're supposed to do. You know what I mean? I will say, I'll give you all your respect. Like, you're a championship team. You won the ACC championship, so you know how to finish. You know how to finish. Okay. I'll give you that. I will say this. The better team did not win on last Thursday. The better team did not.
Pitt should have won by double digits. Did you see that video?
Oh.
You won by double.
No, we should have.
He said they should have.
No, you shouldn't. You should have got
We let you
blown
guys
out
off
in
the
there.
hook.
You couldn't stop. You could not stop nothing we did. We ran the ball well. We threw the
No,
ball
we're giving you
well.
free
Like,
points on those punt blocks and stuff. Drops by
Right.
Bub. We had our own drops. Dude had a wide open touchdown he dropped. He's about to take to the house. He fumbled the one where he got like a 15, 20-yard gain. We could have at least got a field goal there. So, I mean, it went both ways.
How? No.
We made more mistakes on our own, I think. I think we shot ourselves in the foot more.
First
Bro,
off,
we dominated
but
every
wait a minute.
aspect of the game.
T,
From
I'm with you.
And the special
TG,
teams, we dominated the game.
TG, I'm with you on you guys getting cheated only on this one right here. Y'all got my man Wesley McCormick kicked out the game, man, for targeting. I think that was an absolutely horrendous call. And that's my former JMU Duke right there as well, man. So I did not like him getting kicked out for that. I'm fine with
the targeting.
Hit my man in the head with his head.
Bro, I'm talking about the WVU guy that got kicked out, not the Pitt guy.
Oh yeah, that was a terrible
that's what I'm talking about.
But that's why Seven should have got kicked out.
I agree, but that's what I'm saying. Make it a penalty. Don't kick him out. Flag him, but don't kick him out.
You should get 2 strikes at least.
Yeah.
At least 2 strikes. Like, all right, you did it once, the next one you're out.
Yeah, that's how I feel about it, man. I do not like them throwing dudes out behind that thing, man.
Yeah, you can't just take good players out of the game, like in a crucial game. Like these are because it's different when you bring a new member on the field. Like, yeah, he might be just as well the next man up, but he's cold.
It's a difference, man. It's a big difference, man.
You know,
absolutely.
And it's not like an injury. It's like you're really just taking this man off the field.
Yeah. It changes everything, momentum-wise, the energy on your team, the energy on your defense. When you got to replace this guy, then you got to watch him have that long, sad walk into the locker room. Looks really depressed.
Like, Seven should have got thrown out the game. I love Seven's game. I'm truly a Seven fan. I actually DM'd him after the game. I'm like, I really like your game, Seven.
Okay.
But he should have got thrown out the game, though.
You talking about for Pitt?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was targeting. When he hit that, he hit the right receiver on the crossing route. That was targeting. He should have been out the game.
I don't think there was any.
He should have been out the game.
I don't think there was any helmet-to-helmet action.
TG hit him anyways, man. I like that energy, though, bro. He fired on him.
He should have been out the game. There's no reason. I seen it when it happened. I'm like, he's gone. He's got to be gone.
Hit him anyways. I like it, man. I like it.
I couldn't believe they didn't review that. Believe it.
No, I think they did. They reviewed it and said it wasn't targeting.
Yeah, that's what it was.
And they said it wasn't targeting. Like, to me, it was like he hit him in his head with his head.
Yeah.
Ain't that the rule?
Hey, now, T, I did have another question before we transition a little bit here. Yeah, you know, y'all both was talking pretty big talk about, you know, Hell to Pitt and country roads. Since the game is okay, I just didn't know. Are we gonna get an H2P? Do we get a Hell to Pitt or anything out of you?
Also, what happened to your phone on game day? I threw a bet out there.
You mean what happened? I seen you acting me on Instagram and doing a couple things.
He said, "What you mean? What happened? What you mean? What happened?"
You didn't want to take
we
that
was
bet?
looking for you, man. TG, he was out here. He was tagging your account. TG, you know I'm janky. I went through and I was liking all the. And when he added each and every one of you, I'm over here like, yep. I'm just gonna just put a little gasoline on it. I can't help myself.
My perception wasn't that well on Thursday. I couldn't really hear what you said.
No, I saw you commented real quick, but then I said you in for the bet. Ghosted me.
He said my reception was good. You literally commented like within 5-10 minutes and posted that thing, man.
I was pumped. I'm like, TG might be in. I got a comment here.
Our reception started to act up.
He said, yo, my thing got janky.
It's a good excuse for me because I was down at the stadium. But, I mean, Moats is telling me you're texting him and stuff. Man. That's
funny. Tough. Yeah, man. Like I said, everything was good, man.
If I'm Pitt, I would feel really good about that win because that's a program-changing win for y'all. You know? Like, y'all beat West Virginia. You won a backyard brawl. What's that, the first
game in like a decade, yeah. First time we got that rivalry back.
That boy said it's a program changer for y'all. Wow.
Yeah, that's program changer for
Build the mental toughness. I get where you're saying.
Most, you see where I'm headed.
Wow.
Hey, that's a program changing win for them. Like,
that is not a compliment, Deke. That is not a compliment.
I'm taking it as a compliment. I know he's trying to diss us, but I'm taking it as a compliment.
That's a program changing win for them.
That is such a backhanded compliment.
I'm taking it as a compliment. I feel like it was big for either side. I mean, the first Backyard Brawl in 10 years.
No, it was
new
big.
Quarterback.
Listen, it would be big. It's just bigger for y'all. That's all. He said it would have meant more for y'all to get up out of that stadium than it means for them. That's all he's saying.
Listen, that win for y'all was program changing. Y'all gonna put that up there on every poster. Y'all still talking about 13-9. So 38-31 for y'all. This is life changing. What y'all beat us twice in the last 10 of these.
Wow.
So you take that, run with that. Like, feel good. 38-31 and 13-9. Y'all got them. The rest of them is ours. So y'all little bros, y'all got two. You know what I mean? You were supposed to only get one. You got two. We done got you. You done got off the hook twice. Two miracles. Well, no, one was in Morgan, one was at Pitt. So things happen. You got two program-changing wins. I think you'll get a couple recruits off of this. This was program-changing. You see what I'm saying?
Recruits.
Yeah, this was program-changing for them. Like, they played Goliath.
Wow.
You know what I mean? They slayed the dragon. They got it done. Like we
didn't view it as the dragon. It was just like the next step. The program changing was last year with Pickett.
He said
we had the next step.
He said, "W, you had the balls out on their
It was
back,
a big win. I don't know why you're underselling this. It was a big win. I think for both sides.
It was a program changing win. Don't minimize the win. You feel like you beat the big bro that's been whooping on you for the last 20, 30 years of your life.
They said Narduzzi was hyped up on SportsCenter after the game too, man. That's all I'm saying, man. He was really excited. You might be right.
Coach Mose, that was like we really got them guys.
Wow.
That's not how we feel.
About it.
No,
we gonna make some changes.
I liked your comment initially because I'm like, oh wow, he's actually giving us a compliment. But you've taken it the wrong way. It was a big win. It's just the right step in the right direction.
No, it wasn't big. Don't minimize your win. It was program.
We're on to Tennessee. We're on to Tennessee.
You in your youthful years might not see that happen again. So embrace.
It seems like this game's living more rent free in your head than mine. Honestly, we're just on to Tennessee.
I'm just saying, you might not see this happen again. You might not see this happen again. This might not happen for another 10, 20 years of y'all getting the dub. So embrace this moment.
Let's go.
Love this moment. Love this. Y'all sung y'all fight song. Y'all ran us out of there. Cool, y'all got that. Just know, you woke in the dragons up. You woke in some beast up over here in Morgantown. We're mad now. Okay. You're gonna get when y'all come to Morgantown. Just know you probably won't get no seats in there, and it's gonna get dummy hostile in there. You feel me? The same way y'all carried it up, we couldn't get a seat in there. They had to make standing room for my guys. Like when you come to Morgantown, it ain't no seats for you, and it's gonna get hostile.
He said no hospitality. We ain't got no hospitality. No.
So you're already thinking about next year. I'm just on to next week.
Yo,
I'm
funny though.
Yeah, I'm devastated. You got that. I'm already on the next. I'm ready for start the whole thing.
Season's over.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. This is hilarious. I love this.
Season's over for Dub V.
He said, I don't care. He was like, week 1 is that. I don't care. Hit the reset button.
It seems like that game has way more impact on Dub V if the season's already over, right?
Hey,
I can't believe we played you so early. I'm disappointed that we gave you that week 1.
It's usually
y'all
last
supposed
week.
to give us we supposed to see y'all like.
I can't.
Y'all really like a homecoming team, but I'm not gonna do that to you because y'all won that game. But we're supposed to see y'all. Yeah, you know where I'm going, Mo.
I see it. He said schedule for homecoming. Like, God dang.
You're giving respect to Pitt
He
now.
said put them on homecoming duties.
We played you too early. You jumped on
homecoming. That's when you play that technical school. That's like, they ain't got all the amount of scholarships and everything. That's what you do on homecoming. Jeez.
We trying to find our identity. They got us.